Are you a go-getter in your profession and at home? Taking care of everyone but forgetting to prioritize yourself? Welcome to the Healthier Go-Getter, the show that brings together health professionals and wellness experts to bring the inside knowledge to empower you to take charge of your health and elevate your wellness game. Let's become go-getters for your health so that you can bring more joy to your life and your loved ones.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. So my name is Margarita with MAM Massage and Spa. Today, our guest is Dr. Lauri Stucki. She is with Elysian Wellness and Aesthetics. So right now, their business is in 4 years now, right? Yeah, that's quite a journey. So Dr. Lauri, can you tell us a little bit about how you get there, and then a little bit about your background as well? Before our show started, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Elysian Wellness Aesthetics. It's a locally owned clinic specialized in regenerative and rejuvenative medicine. They are your one-stop shop to look and feel better. They offer medical weight loss, hormone balancing, Botox injections, laser service, skincare, and many more. Check out their website at www.elysianwellnessokc.com for more details about their service. They will love to see you over there.
Sure. So my name is Dr. Lauri Stucki. I am a family nurse practitioner. I was born and raised here in Oklahoma. I'm a lifelong Okie. I got my Doctor of Nursing practice from Oklahoma City University almost 10 years ago. And then we opened Elysian Wellness and Aesthetics in 2019. So my background, I have some aesthetics background in plastic surgery and cosmetology, and I've also worked in urgent care. So I have a pretty well-rounded background from urgent care.
Nice. So for some of you today, maybe you're going to be curious why today is not a chronic pain or anything like that. So actually today, since it's the ending of our series, of the first series, and I want to invite a guest who is a true go-getter, really. Her journey, oh my gosh, since she is my regular massage guests coming, the clients, and so we're talking a lot, and I've been able to knowing a lot of her story. So I just really want to invite her to become our show and then really explain her journey to us so we can get a more inspiring. For me personally, I just inspired so much by you. So
well, thank you.
Yes. So now I want to ask you, how you get where you are today, or who inspire you?
So honestly, I don't have one single person that has inspired me or mentored me. It really has been like a collective of people along the way. My dad is an entrepreneur, so I kind of was raised in a family where my dad owned his own business for most of my childhood and teen years. So I saw that hard work and dedication that he put in. But then I also have a lot of colleagues and friends that own businesses that have really helped mentor me to get me where I'm at. Because as a nurse practitioner, I don't know anything about business. So everything I've had to really challenge myself to learn. And I do think there's some innate go-getter in all of us. And this is just how mine has played out. So there's a lot of people that have helped inspire me and get me here.
Nice. So can you expanding on, since you was a nurse practitioner, what make you become trying to do beauty, all of this stuff right now with all the Elysian Wellness? You guys do a lot of stuff, right?
We do a lot.
Yeah. What is that journey come from? What is that transitioning come from?
It really has been a journey. So initially, when I was in high school, I wanted to do fashion design or be a makeup artist. And I went to cosmetology school in high school. And then my first year in college, I actually looked into doing physical therapy and liked medicine a little bit too. And of course, when you're like 18, 19, you have no idea what you want to do with your life for the most part. Some people do. But then my granny, who is like my inspiratory woman of my life, was had breast cancer and was on her deathbed, and said, I was caring for her. And she said, you would make such a good nurse. And it was like, okay, Granny, I will do that. So I changed my major, took an extra year of college, and became a nurse. And really, nursing has such good flexibility for women. You're able to stay home when you need to stay home. You can work part-time, you can work full-time, and can work in many different industries. And so that has really just been a journey for me to start kind of in that aesthetic world of fashion and cosmetology, and then end it over here back in beauty and aesthetics. So it's kind of come full circle.
Quite honestly, you are the great advertisement for Elysian Wellness Aesthetics, because you look at the same. When I saw you 10 years ago, your pictures, oh my gosh, girl, you're the same.
Well, thank you.
Yes,
I have a lot of help with this skincare.
Oh, yes, definitely. That's a very nice job to have, actually, right?
It is. It's fun.
Yes. So, since you have your business right now run over 4 years, like what is the most challenging for you?
There's a lot of challenges. One of our biggest challenge has been that we literally opened right before the COVID shutdown. And so trying to have a new business that you're trying to build and grow, and then have to shut it down completely and then try to build and grow again in a really challenging time for everybody. It was so much unknown, so much safety and concern. And then, we didn't really qualify for any government assistance because we didn't have any lack of growth, because we didn't have anything to show at all. And so then trying to really build from the ground up in a challenging time. But then, also owning a business is the challenges of working 24/7 and always thinking about your business, and human resources, and trying to always be learning. And you're really working 2 jobs as a business owner, and then also as the service provider here. I see patients all day long, so I'm not technically working in my business during the day. So there's a lot of challenges involved in owning your own business.
So can you, there are a lot of people don't like to talk about COVID, it's kind of a very harsh time, but I would like to ask you, like, I know during the COVID, it's really hard to get the clients, right? Everybody's shut down. So how you because in your service, it's more like hands-on, right?
Right.
So how will you be able to like overcome that, and how do you get the clients though?
I think we just kept plugging along. Honestly, I think we just, kept our boots to the ground. We didn't really do any marketing. A lot of it was word of mouth, patients. And I do feel like during COVID, we were also trapped at home. We did a lot of Zooms, and people were like, oh my God, is this what I look like on Zoom? But also it was almost like that same lipstick phenomenon that L'Oreal went through back in the war, of people want to feel good about themselves. You've been trapped at home, and we just want to get out and look and feel beautiful. And I think coming out of that has really helped, being able to provide that self-confidence booster that so many of us needed after COVID.
So like, after the COVID, do you have any other challenging after the COVID?
Girl, every day is a challenge. I mean, it is, right? Every day is a challenge. So, I feel like we all have this fear of like, is COVID coming back? It was a little bit of a stress to kind of come out of that. And I do feel like we have some sense of like normalcy again, but I do think we have that healthy fear in the back of our mind, because it was something that we had never experienced before. And so I just think like every day can be challenging, of what's coming today, and running a business, and then having a family and personal time. Time management is a huge challenge.
Oh yeah, I can see.
I do get my twice a month massage. That is my time.
Yes.
I do make that a priority. Yes. I think that has really helped my just overall
Yes, yes.
a big help.
I'm so glad to have you. You supported me starting from the beginning. I really
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that for sure.
Yeah.
So now I want to dive a little bit deeper. I know that I think you mentioned the time management is a big challenge, right? So for all of us go-getters, we all have the same struggle. We take care of everything, take care of families, home, business, all the professions, right? So I know, and also the other thing is Jake is bike like motorcycle racing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that you traveling a lot with him too.
We
So
do. Yes.
yes. So can you expanding on like what kind of like time management that you use?
I probably am not the best example of good time management, but I do try to. So, my son is really active in motocross. He's very good and rides at the national level. And so, we have traveled a lot with him, and I do make it a priority to attend all of his races. I feel like my family is still my number one priority, even as much as I work. And I do try to take time in the evenings to not work and to really do invest in my family when when I have the opportunity to do that. There are times where we have meetings and stuff in the evenings that we have to do. And I think having teenagers has helped with that, because a lot of times that they're off doing their thing. I don't have little children, and so that has helped. But I really do feel like taking time for myself and having self-care, making sure to prioritize family time. Otherwise, you could work. There's always work to be done, and being able to put it down and say that will still be here tomorrow has really helped with my time management.
That's very, very good
Which is
tips.
hard to do.
Yeah, yes, very hard.
You
I'm
can't stay at the
100%.
office till 10 o'clock every night. You got to go home and you have to eat. You got to let your brain relax and have some downtime. Read a
Yeah,
book, enjoy your family, watch some
yeah.
Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't agree enough for that, because
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes my boyfriend, oh, you're workaholic. Come on, you need
Mm-hmm.
to stop to
Yeah.
thinking. Yes,
But
yes.
business owners are huge. They have a high rate of burnout. There's a high divorce rate. And I feel like protecting that, I think is really important.
Yes, definitely. Since our interview is being halftime, so now it's my advertisement for this show. So we want to know a little bit more about you. In terms of, can you share a little bit of fun fact about yourself?
Fun fact, I don't know. I don't have a lot of fun facts. I've been married for 22 years. I have 5 kids. I have 2 beautiful granddaughters. But my fun fact would be, I don't know if it's fun, but I'm a super picky eater. And there are a lot of foods in this world that I have not yet tried. And it gives me horrible anxiety to think about trying them. So that is one of my goals, is to try a new food every month and see if I can expand my palate a little bit better.
Nice. So what is the new food for this month?
Oh, I don't know. I've tried pineapple recently.
What?
Yes. And it's okay. It's just not my thing, but I am trying.
Wow. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Now I can see that you're really picky. I eat
I
pineapple all
am.
the time. Yeah.
Yeah,
But sometimes it might be a good thing because you just look so fit, you know.
I need to eat healthier.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, definitely. So now, like, I'll ask you. So now let's come back our formal conversation. And so now I want to ask you, like, what make you different than anyone else in your industry?
I mean, I don't know what really sets me apart. I mean, I think what is super important to me is customer service and safety. And I don't know that that's different than anybody else, but I feel like I make that a priority in our clinic. One of our core values of our staff is excellence, which includes excellent customer service and safety. It's really important to me that we do the right thing, even if it's not what the patient asks for. um, it may not be the right thing ever, but it may not be the right thing at the right time. I had a patient yesterday that came in that booked for lip filler, but we needed to dissolve her lips first from some old lip filler so that we could make her have the best result possible. And it may not necessarily be what she had planned for, but it was the right thing to do. And I think that's super important, is being able to say no. And it may not be no, it may be not yet, but to be able to, it's not about money. It's really about giving a good result, giving good customer service, and then being safe in the long run.
Yes, definitely. I'm 100% agree for sure. So like, I think all of us may want to know a little bit more about what is your practice, like what kind of patient do you see? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So we see men and women across the lifespan. So most of our patients are older teens up to older adults. And it really depends on like what service that we're offering. So our teens, we might be doing brow wax or facial and really starting to teach them about skincare. And we treat a lot of acne. And then, as we get older, we're doing preventative skincare. So making sure everybody takes care of their skin, prevents aging, wears sunscreen, starting with Botox and fillers. And really we do regenerative and rejuvenative medicine. So we do weight management, hormone replacement, Botox fillers, microneedling, skincare. Then we offer fun stuff, permanent cosmetics, nails, facials, and really we're kind of a one-stop shop for all your wellness and aesthetic needs, purposely because I want to follow people through. If we're doing your weight management, I want to do your hormone replacement, and then I want to do your Botox and fillers, if we need to, so that we kind of keep it all here. And I know, again, part of the safety thing is I want to know what you're doing and what medicines you're getting from other providers. And it helps me to give you the best result possible when, we keep it all here and I know what's going on.
Yes, definitely. When you're talking about nails, I was like, oh my God, Michaela Stucki. I feel like,
I know.
Yeah, your daughter, Michaela Stucki, she's awesome. And
she
is
is
an artist.
That girl has some amazing talent.
Yeah, I think main things like she has your gene, cosmetology gene, and just really playing along and then make everything's pretty. Yes,
she does. Yes,
that's good. So now I want to ask you, like, what is your favorite service? Like when you make yourself that pretty, right? So what is your favorite service when you get into the Elysian Wellness Aesthetics?
So I have two. My favorite service injectable is called Sculptra, and it is a collagen stimulator. And it's similar to putting fertilizer in your garden and then watching your garden grow. So it is an injectable. You spread it all around your face and then you wait and let the collagen grow. So we all are losing collagen as we age. We're losing bone, muscle, fat. And so replacing that collagen helps give a really natural looking result without using the traditional fillers that can, if not placed properly, can really look awkward and unnatural. So Sculptra is my favorite. And then my second favorite, or tied, would be the Moxie laser. And so Moxie really helps with sun damage, prejuvenation, anti-aging, skin tone and texture. It's great for melasma. And so that's probably my other one of keeping your skin healthy and glowing. And then I also have a really good home routine that's important to me too. But those would probably be my top two faves of a service. Yeah.
Of the service, right? So since you said the home routine, can you expanding on that? We want to know.
Right. So, I tell everybody you need a good cleanser, a good exfoliator. I'm a huge fan of a retinol over the age of like 35 to help with cell turnover, an antioxidant to, prevent damage from free radicals, with a vitamin C for brightening, and then a good, moisturizer and sunscreen. So you can make it really simple with, 4 or 5 different products that are kind of all in ones. That's the basics. Get in a good sunscreen to prevent damage, have a good retinol for turnover, and then exfoliate.
Yeah. So do you have any recommendation on the product that you using, anything like that?
So at Elysian, we carry, obviously, I get to pick what we carry as the owner. So I've picked my favorites, but we carry Zeo Skin Health, Elastin, and Skin Better. And honestly, I use products from all three lines because I feel like each one has a benefit. That for me, but I do like customizing, what I need might not be what you need, what might not somebody else need. So really being able to customize the skincare regimen for each person's individual needs for or their skincare concerns, whether they have redness or brown spots or just want anti-aging or acne. Everybody needs a little bit something different. So being able to customize that routine is really important to us.
That's very interesting. For me, beauty stuff, I kind of like, I need the beauty literacy.
It can be really overwhelming. There's a lot of products at the grocery store or at, department stores, beauty stores, and it's kind of, you go down the aisle and you have no idea what you need or what the ingredients in are in that. So having that personal skincare assessment really helps to guide you.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like I just learned so much from everything you do. Like for me, I'm just like everything I do, just okay, business focus. How am I gonna make this work? Blah blah blah, and then never think about what is about my face,
You only get one face. You better take care of it.
Yes, it's the same thing. Like I tell my clients, your body don't have a manufacturer warranty like a car. It's just only one time you have to maintain it.
Right.
Yeah.
One time use. Yes.
One time use. Yes. So now I want to ask you, since you're doing all of the beauty cares, right? Do you have any like self-care tips that you since you are so busy, what kind of self-care tips do you
So aside from like products, just general things that people need to do is, I recommend that everybody drink half your body weight in ounces in water a day. We need to stay well hydrated. It's good for your system. It's good for your skin. Like drinking water is super important. And it's amazing to me how many patients that come in that might drink one bottle of water a day. You really need to be well hydrated. You also need a good night's sleep. We can't live on 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night. So, getting a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night is good for your body. Doing some self-care, whatever your self-care is, whether it's yoga, meditation, massage, reading a book, everybody needs to take some time for themselves, especially as moms. We give and give and give to our husbands and our kids. And so not feeling guilty about taking an hour and going and getting a pedicure or going and getting a massage, taking a night out with girlfriends. Like we have to feed ourselves and fill our tanks. Even if we have other people around us that are filling our tanks, we need to do some stuff for ourselves too. Mm-hmm. And don't feel guilty about it. That's another big thing. Sleep, nutrition, water, self-care.
Mm-hmm. And then not feel guilty, right? To take care of yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just really speak to a lot of our ladies for sure. One of my clients yesterday, she came, she was like mentioned when she has all the babies, all of the kids, and then she just take care of everything. And then whenever she think about taking care of herself to get a massage, and then she feel like guilty. Mm-hmm. But once that she reached to her retirement age, she says, finally I realized that getting massage is really important, really helped me. So that's the things like people really need to be aware of, and then starting to take care of yourself early on, so then later you will not feel bad or hurting, or even like especially like facials, right? So if you take care of early age, we might can be able
prevent
to, like,
a lot.
Yes, prevent a lot. Like Dr. Lauri Stucki, 10 years later, you're still the same.
I know. I'm a mom of 5 kids. I totally understand being overwhelmed. I get it. I've been in the trenches there too. And it can be really challenging to take some time for yourself. But even if you can't get out of the house, finding something to be able to take a bath, read a book, do something for yourself.
Yeah, it's really important. So now we want to know, like, where can we connect with you, right? This way means our audience, our listeners, if they want to know a little bit more about Elysian Wellness or Dr. Lauri Stucki, how they can be able to reach to you.
Okay, we have lots of ways to reach us. So social media, our Facebook is Elysian OK. Our Instagram is at Elysian OKC. And then our website is www.elysianwellnessokc.com. And Elysian is Elysian. And you can always call the clinic. So we have lots of ways to get a hold of us.
Yes, definitely gonna do that for sure, for sure. So now, like, what make this podcast different is our guest will treat with a massage from MAM Massage and Spa. So you've been like long time clients. So I would love to hear like what is your feedback and how do you feel about our massage?
Oh my gosh. Well, the reason I refer to you so much is because you're literally amazing. I struggle myself with chronic pain. I have a lot of low back issues. I've had several low back surgeries. And so Margarita is able to just get in there and find all of my pain points. And like, she's got some magically strong hands to work it out. So I love that I go in and we work on all of those spots, and then I feel so amazing after the fact. Yes, big props to you. I do a lot of referring because you have helped me feel so much better.
Thank you so much. You are my golden client list because all of the referrals, I can't say thanks enough for you. Thank you so much,
I love referring to you because everybody that I talk to is like, oh my gosh, that was the best massage ever. And I'm like, yeah, no, it really is. It's not just saying that.
Thank you so much. So the last things I want to say is thank you so much for supporting us on the chronic pain event on November 4th. And so within that, I want to ask you, what is your take on that? On the chronic pain side?
I do think so many people struggle with chronic pain. And I think having a panel of different providers, some chiropractic care may not be for everybody, but it might be the perfect thing that somebody needs. And so having a variety of healthcare professionals, I think is a great opportunity for people to learn about how to manage chronic pain. And it's not always just with medications, but it can be with massage, chiropractic, it may need medication, but other stretching, there's a lot of different ways that we can help manage that. But I do think people struggle with it. So I think it's a great opportunity for people to learn and what resources are out there to help guide them.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm super excited.
Yes, 100% agree that's why we want to make these things happen. And then I can't say thanks enough for you to help us to get everything together. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Much. Yes.
We're honored. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Do you have anything else you want to talk to your audience?
No, I think we've covered it all, really. Like, I think we've covered a lot of women. And so men, I don't want you to feel like you have been left out. We do see a lot of male patients too. I think women just tend to need more encouragement for self-care than men do. They tend to go golfing and they get their self-care or self-time in more than women tend to. Yes. But we do see a lot of male patients. It's not just women exclusively over here.
Yes, I know that. Like all of our meeting group, like the BNI group that we are in, like we see a lot of there's a lot of males, and everybody went to your clinic and says, oh, Lauri Stucki is the best. Yes.
Business owning is pretty male dominated too. So, I mean, I feel like it's great to collaborate with you as a female entrepreneur too. So we got to stick together, girls.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so I know that you have a patient waiting for you later on, so I will let you get back to your day. Thank you so much to be on our show.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye.
Bye.
Remember, being proactive about your health is the first step towards a brighter, healthier future. So until next time, keep that go-getter spirit alive, stay proactive, and never stop pursuing your wellness dreams. Connect with us on Instagram at Healthier Go-Getter. Check out more great interviews at mammassageandspa.com or follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or any other podcast platform. This show is for educational purposes only. Contact your doctor or physician for any health concerns.